11 Hard to believe stock market facts. Here are 11 things worth knowing about the stock market, some of which can make you a better investor. If you define a stock market as a regulated marketplace where people can buy and sell investments, you can go back to the 11th century, when agricultural debts were traded in France, and the 16th century, when a more sophisticated debt market existed in Belgium. Its shares were traded on the Amsterdam stock market. Interestingly, unlike many other indexes that weight their components by their market capitalization, the Dow is price-weighted, so a stock with a price of $267 will influence the index much more than a $21 stock. Speaking of high-priced stocks, would you believe that one particular company has shares that were recently trading for more than $300,000 apiece? Stocks trading with prices in the 4 digits are relatively rare, and Berkshire shares are in a class by themselves. It can seem, from news coverage, that most Americans are interested in the stock market, presumably because they have a stake in it. But only 55% do, according to a Gallup survey taken in April. Gallup has asked the question repeatedly, with replies since 1998 ranging between 52% and 67%. Many investors dread stock market corrections and crashes, but there's no use hoping they won't happen, because they will. The folks at Capital Group studied stock market performance from 1950 through 2019, and found that pullbacks of 10% or more, often referred to as correction, happened about once a year and lasted, on average, about 112 days. These are just averages, and anything can happen at any time, but know that the stock market tends to recover from most big drops fairly quickly. Remember, too, that market drops can be wonderful opportunities for long-term investors. Sure, there are stock markets for shares of companies offering various products and services, and bond markets, for debt obligations that investors trade. We often imagine that one invests in stocks aiming for stock price appreciation and in bonds for income, but stocks can offer significant income, too, via dividend payouts. In this period of ultra-low interest rates that we've been in for many years, it's not uncommon to see plenty of dividend-paying stocks offering yields that are higher than many bond rates. Finally, there's this surprising fact about the stock market: while investing in it successfully may seem like a very complicated and difficult undertaking, that isn't necessarily the case.